Hi guys, this is Lunch Money here from 404 Games Not Found,
And I'm Valaine.
and today we're going to try something new.
Yep, we're trying a shoutcast. We're basically going to commentate this game of League of Legends. What you can see here, everyone's loading up. Two teams, obviously blue and purple, and we are looking at Wukong, Riven, Teemo, Nidalee, and Pantheon versus Jax, Misfortunes, Scion, Lux, and Sona.
And possibly some interesting compositions here as well, looking at that top team.
Yeah. The junglers take the smite, which for those who are not in the know is the little hand symbol under the names, and everyone else takes standard exhaust ignites. The champions themselves, supports are going to be Sona, and we expect Nidalee, judging by those spells, don't we?
Yeah.
And the mages take the ignite in the middle, so that's going to be interesting. Possibly a Pantheon mid there.
Looks like we've got a Sona here with a mouse wheel, trying to load up that computer there. But hopefully we won't be too long before we get into this game.
Just see if they go and put some coal in the old furnace there to make that thing run a little bit faster.
Oh, maybe they've got one of those really old computers with like a turbo button that used to make the fan go faster.
Maybe.
Did you ever have one of those?
No, I didn't actually, but I think I secretly may have wanted one. Basically, Lunch is going to be providing most of the battle commentary, and I'm going to be your voice of intelligence in this one, as I know a slight bit more about the abilities of each champion and what they can do.
I know the abilities of the champions I play.
Yeah. The spectate mode has a directed camera which looks around for you, but for this, you won't be able to see my screen, you'll be able to see Lunch's, but I'm going to guide to anything that happens that he's not aware of or is watching.
We're going to try use spectator mode, and if one of us sees a fight that our camera isn't focusing on, we'll let the other know, because one point we were watching a game and I was watching a Jax in a bush and Ed was watching a 4v1 team fight, so, you know.
Yeah.
It's not perfect yet, it is still a new system, isn't it, though?
Yeah. Well, it does a fairly good job, but I don't think it had two people shoutcasting on different computers in mind. But the game has just started.
See what they're going to buy for the starting items.
I'm looking at purple team.
A lot of boots, a lot of boots.
There are a lot of boots coming in. Boots are your best choice at the moment with the current meta to start with, unless you're in the jungle. But I actually like to take boots in the jungle as well. Helps those ganks come out a bit quicker. Let's see where people are going. They're probably going to go standardly cover. Basically, it's quite common to invade the other jungle, which is what they're running through at the moment. Thank you, Summoner Lady. And it's quite common to invade, so teams generally cover to prevent invasions and the stealing of the buffs, which they are guarding there, which will spawn at 155.
Just have a quick sweep around, have a look at where people are. So you've got your basic guards covering your lanes. For anyone who doesn't really understand the concept of this game, you might just be watching this video to have a quick understanding of how the game works. You've usually got bottom lane, you've got an AD carry, so your main damage usually ranged, and a support down bottom. Then in mid you usually have a mage, a lot of your magic damage. Mages usually have a lot of crowd control, stuff like that. And in top you've got your fighters, your big guys going to hit hard, and then you've got your junglers. They use all this space in here, farm neutral creeps, get buffs, stuff like that.
I think there's an invade coming in.
Ooh, here we go.
Here we go, they're lurking around.
That Riven
cannot see them. There are 5 guys. If they make a move... she's not paying attention.
This could be
she is gone. That is first blood to purple team. That's a good start.
To the misfortune as well. That's not where you want that first blood to
go.
Yeah,
that's not the best place. That's a good start for purple team.
Oh, it looks like they're going to take the blue as well.
It's going to spawn in a minute. There's that Wukong's lurking about, but that buff is as good as purple team.
This master volume in this game is very loud at the moment. There we go. Oh, and Lux is guarding that blue nicely. She's got no intention of wanting it if she's going to be playing the support. Most people are going to be giving that to their mid.
Ideally, they will give it to the mid, but as a precaution, they may take it on the jungler just to help them get around faster.
Lux actually is the mid, so hopefully she'll... Oh no, they've gone to the jungler. He's just using smite.
That's fine. That's perfectly acceptable. Is the jungler Scion? Yeah.
Yeah, just leaving those 2 creeps there as well.
Yep. That will stop the buff respawning until they clear them out.
Interesting starting move for Misfortune to have taken there, make it rain. You'd thought she'd start with a double up, but I suppose that's all for the gank potential, really, isn't it?
Well, if we click her, let's have a look at her. Yeah, that was purely for the first blood control. She's got no AP, so she's not building magic misfortune. I've seen that a few times.
I've wanted to try that so many times, but the one time I nearly came close to trying it, Dalphia threatened to leave the game before I even started. So I left.
We're looking at a Riven in the mid. I haven't seen a Riven in the mid for quite some time. I quite enjoy playing Riven, but we'll have to see how this pans out. They're giving the blue over to Lux, their own blue.
Ah, there's the blue for Lux. So he took the smite for the safety, and now he's handing that over to Lux there when he's got comfort.
To give her the early advantage, because Riven probably will take her quite easily in a 1v1. Riven's very mobile. Just scouting down bottom, Teemo's fighting. Oh, bit of damage trade there.
It's a bit of an interesting idea, really, that the Wukong didn't automatically just rotate around and take their blue while they invaded. I mean, he could have most probably had it uncontested.
Maybe, but you can't guarantee that they wouldn't have gone back, so it's safe. There's a bit of trade going on the bottom lane. Purple team still seem to be ahead on this one. Obviously, make it rain there. That circle of bullets is for vision and damage. Oh, Jax is going in at the top
lane fight. Oh, that was a lucky block there from the Pantheon. That would have must have taken quite a bit of damage. He's got a nice mini wave coming in as well. He could possibly do a bit of damage to this turret. No, he's going to play it safe and head back into the bush.
I think Pantheon may have done that on purpose, as you do get a block on Pantheon whenever you use your stun, which is the way he jumps in.
I thought it was every fourth ability. Is it every
It's every fourth ability, and if you use the stun. Oh, in mid.
Riven is diving on that, Lux. Does she have the key shout?
No, she just used it, but that's close. That's a good trade. That's Riven's probably one of the better fighters if you're going to send them mid, just because she is very, very mobile, and Lux only has one shot to stop it. She's going back in.
Oh, she's gone in again.
Double shield, the double shield from Lux that goes out and back in.
When I first started this game, the amount of times I tried to dodge Luxes that threw that at me, because I just assumed it did damage, because they always seem to throw it at me.
If we take a quick look down bottom lane, if mid's not doing anything. Oh, there's nope. Go back to mid. Oh, it's the same trade, same trade.
Same trade. Nothing really happening there.
If we just take a quick look, for those who don't know, you will have noticed that the support Sona, who's floating around there with the thing, has put down these little items in the bush, which are wards, which allow you to see.
Nice damage transfer there.
Nice bit of damage, yeah. The wards are just used, and you will see the supports often picking them up. So anyone who doesn't know, that's what they're for. They give you vision through the fog of war.
How do you find passive supports? I mean, like we've got one of both in this game really. You've got Sona, she can be quite aggressive, but you know she's got that AoE stun. But majority of the time she'll sit back and just heal. Whereas you've got Nidalee down here, she's going to throw lots of spears, lots of harass. What's your preferred method of support?
My preferred method is usually to have someone supporting me, like the Sona, just because when I play carry, I feel like I can farm these minions, which is what they're doing, by the way, trying to get the last shot on this minion so they get the gold for the kill. And I prefer having someone who can heal me and keep me alive while I'm doing that, and I can just stack the gold. But aggression does work sometimes. You'll see that Nidalee trying to throw spears. Sona's an interesting character because Sona's like
interesting transfer up top.
Oh, the ignites. I'll come back to bottom lane in a minute. Let's see if anyone's. No, both
back to bottom.
Both doing the exact same thing, but yeah. Well, back to Sona. She's one of the more interesting supports because she has abilities that most mages want, like a massive frontline stun, and that's very, very useful for what she brings. But we'll have to see how it pans out.
Blue team's combo for this AD carrying support is very unique. I wouldn't normally take a Nidalee with a Teemo, I'm not gonna lie. I mean she gives that extra attack speed on heal, which would be great for a Teemo. Ooh, mid.
Oh, she popped the sword and went for it. The big carrot stick there, the Battle Bunny Riven.
Oh, she's going back in. Oh, the key shot was too early.
Sion's coming in, but he's got no boots. See, this is one of the advantages of taking boots when you're in the jungle. You see, you could run in and stun there, but some junglers prefer to play it safe. The safest way is armor and potions, but let's have a look. That Sona's getting shot a little bit.
Doing a nice amount of damage on that trade, more than the Teemo actually did to her.
Yeah, not doing too bad.
Oh.
Still going for it, still going.
Oh, there's a push here.
They're going, they're chasing, they're giving the speed.
They need to knock that strut off that misfortune.
The minions did it. There's a ping going out on top. I think Jax may be calling for a gank on that one. Pantheon is now level 6. Pantheon's ultimate ability is basically he does what I like to call the man drop, where he jumps in the air and then drops himself somewhere else on the map. It's got a shorter range than it used to. It used to be global, but it's you could probably get into the mid lane.
We don't need to go down the road of global TF Pantheon backdoors, do we?
Yes,
there was a very good reason for that nerf.
Change, I think, for Dominion, so Pantheon couldn't leap across the entire map, but yeah, it's still pretty useful.
The amount of times I saw like us get like pretty much our arse handed to us on this map, and then be pushing in, and then you just appear as Twist of Fate, take down two turrets and the Nexus.
Yeah,
that's what you do.
That was back when AD Twisted was a thing, but right now, again, for anyone not in the know, this is what when you play League of Legends, this is known as the laning phase. Both teams try and basically out-farm the others on these minions, try and get as much gold as they can so they can buy better items for the later team fights that are going to happen. If we have a look at the gold, purple team are ahead by basically 1,000 to 1,200, which is, at this stage of the game, not really that much. Oh, top and bot.
Can't be everywhere at once.
No, everyone's fighting at once. Jax is leaving, so focus elsewhere, I guess.
We do have that nice rewind function we can have a look at possibly as well, if we get like a very awkward team fight.
We could always take a rewind.
The transfers in top lane have started becoming a bit one-sided with that that Pantheon being on full health. Jax taking about a third of his health there in damage in that trade.
Pantheon's one who fighting one-on-one does very well, but then Jax is one of the best duelists in the game for fighting one at a time, so that's interesting. That Pantheon's probably playing quite well. Riven's still farming.
Oh, some damage there. Not much though, and then Riven's just going to come in.
There's a gank on bottom as well.
My beautifully used directed camera took me there in the middle of the fight in mid.
Oh, it's fine. they got away. I'll keep an eye on mid for now. Oh, she's been snared again. Oh, the
she's
fight's
coming in for the kill. Is she going to bring the sword out? The sword is out. She's pushing in.
Ignites her up.
Oh
that
no!
Come out, come on, Lux, do you later.
Oh, the key shout was way too. Oh, into a Scion. That was unlucky. Straight into that Scion. He timed that beautifully.
And down bot, we nearly had a kill on Teemo, who's not looking too healthy as Wukong had come in. Did we lose someone down bottom? Oh, the Sona's died down bottom. We missed that one.
Should we have a rewind? Quick look at that. They don't seem to be having anything major here. They've dropped back into the laning phase.
Really do it. I'll keep my eyes on this.
I appear to have dropped my... I don't know how to do that. I'm just going to go back to the future. I tried to rewind and put myself back at the start with them on the platform.
X is just taking out the Pantheon in top lane. Taking the score to 3-1 in the favour of purple team. Oh! Blue team's fighting back though. Wukong in the middle.
Oh, and he just got the Lux. Unfortunately I missed the Jax, but I got the end of that Lux there. I'm not going to fiddle with the timer anymore.
Wasn't that an exciting fight? It was just a standard Ignite finish, but that one was pretty extravagant.
Should we take a quick look at golden items while we're there, see what's happening?
Gold in general, we are still about 1,000, 2,000 ahead for purple team.
Miss Fortune hasn't been back in a long while by the looks of it. She got that first blood, got herself some pots, and
but she hasn't even used the potions that she bought because the Sona's obviously providing that healing.
She is currently sat on 2,600 gold. When she goes back, she'll be getting
BF sword. She may be saving for a flat Infinity Edge. We don't know yet, but she is ahead on farm by 13 minions, which might not sound like a lot, but every minion's worth like 18 gold. Some are worth more.
You can see the downside to that damage though, with the Miss Fortune having not gone back yet. I think if she'd purposely... Oh, they're going in. The stun's gone out. Teemo has been exhausted, but Nidalee is doing a lot of damage in that Cougar form. Oh, they've lost this. It's been turned on horribly. Sion's coming in. Can he save this?
No, double kill.
And she's flashed away. You're not going to catch that Nidalee. Straight into the bush.
Not with the speed she gets.
Oh, Wukong steps in. Crushing blow. Has he got the ultimate to knock him up? Teemo poison to finish it off.
Good.
Shield from Lux. Oh, holds him in place. Oh, it's just not enough though.
Is the laser ready? No, the laser isn't.
Oh, if Riven had reacted quicker to that, they could have taken all four there, but they'll have to start for free. It's a nice trade.
That was a poor trade for blue team there.
I think if Miss Fortune, like I said, had been back just a bit earlier, maybe picked up that BF sword, the damage would have been there and she would have killed them.
Let's see what she's bought. She's bought a pickaxe and a BF sword, which is how much? It's 60 AD. That is.
60 AD with that difference there, she'd have most, especially on a double up, she'd have most probably just killed the Teemo in about 4 shots.
Yeah, maybe. But
you live and learn.
We'll do it now. She'll probably still be ahead. I mean, the Teemo picked up 2. Well, he's got 2 kills.
He's got 2 kills, but she's got the extra. Still got the bonus from first blood.
Yeah.
And a couple of extra minions. So.
Oh, the laser in the middle there. Just taking a shot at Riven. So we'll take a quick break while there's not anything going on, just to explain what some of these champions can do. We've already done Sona. Misfortune is basically your AD carry. She can shoot something and it will bounce off and hit the target behind. I think it's the closest target.
No, in most direct line behind her actually. Misfortune being one of the ones I play. With the ping in the Teemo, but they don't know he's there. He's just sat there in stealth.
Yeah, Teemo. Everyone's favourite little bunny. Look at him there. He's not usually dressed like a bunny, but he is this time.
There he comes out. Look at the damage. The damage.
Lightning dart. That's one of his things. Oh, bullet time is out. That's Misfortune's ultimate.
They've just recently buffed that, increasing the speed in which it casts. Comes out straight away. Teemo's coming in for the dart. The poison will tick. It'll be enough. She's dead.
Sion's coming in, but he's still not fast enough.
He's dodging all the shrooms beautifully. There goes one. And
the
Sona picks up the kill. Oh, that Sion will be disappointed.
That's not
where you want your kills to go.
It's not, but it doesn't matter. A kill is a kill. He will have got the assist on it, so there's wards there in that pink one can actually see that green one, but they haven't cleared it out yet.
I just caught a glimpse of Jax up top. He had just had a trade with Pantheon. They're very close on health. That looked like a very even fight.
Oh, are they? I think Riven was helping. Right, again, while there's nothing going on, we just saw Misfortune's ultimate. Sion, the big green dude, or bluish greenish dude in the jungle at the moment. He's basically a fighter. Now you can play him as either a mage or as a fighter. This one is building. How is he building? He's building as a jungler, so he's building as an AD. And he will go up and hit you with his axe, and he will gain life back every time he does that, and he gets slowly stronger as the game goes on.
Well, his E, every time you get a kill something, you get health. So you usually stack that up first. Costs a little bit of life to use, but you just get any sort of life steal, neutralises that out, and you slowly just get more tanky, more health as the game goes on, as long as you get those last hits.
We've looked a bit into what...
We've got a Sion coming in on this Nidalee here while she tries to ward clear.
He's going to back off or he's going to die. He's going to die anyway. He's not strong enough at the moment to sort of sustain them both. Oh,
there's a Sona heal. Misfortune coming in.
Oh no! Sona's flashed and not done anything with it. Come on!
She's already used the stun earlier on. Can they keep up though?
Yes. That's one kill to Misfortune. That's where you want your kills to go. Riven's coming in behind.
The Sawdust beam popped. Here comes the wind slash. There it is. Pick up the Sona.
That was more of a good play because the Sona's sacrificed herself. She's worth less gold. Has given up a free dragon though due to their positioning, but
dragon
it's
will have to go uncontested. Misfortune could not come in on that.
The dragon basically gives experience and global gold for the team that kills it. Sorry about that. Something just landed in my hair. A bug just landed in my hair and fluttered off. That's awful.
Lux is coming in behind that ribbon, but the way that Wukong turned around, to come back there meant they might have that ward. No, they don't. How do you see him? Oh, the flash had to be blown to get away there, and she misses the laser.
Oh, up top. Jax is going for it. He's passed it up. Yeah, so we've done Sion. Jax is a bit he's a bit interesting. He kind of gets stronger the longer he fights in like short bursts. And he can stun, and he can jump, and he can empower his next attack to do a bit more damage. He's one of the more popular champions because he is generally all around quite powerful.
But he got hit with that magical nerf baton a little while ago, so you don't see him as much as you used to see him.
He keeps getting hit with a nerf bat, and then they keep fixing it, and it's a bit weird. Jax is one of the ones that I'm not quite sure about. If we look at blue team's champions,
Wukong in mid, coming in on that Lux. Crushing blow to minion though. That must have been a sorrowful misclick.
Oh, he's going in again though. He's not giving up, is he? While we're here, then we might as well watch bot lane because they're fighting.
Well, if we look at the gold though, there's 3 kills ahead on the blue team, but they're only 0.3k ahead in gold.
I think that means purple team in general are farming much better, but
a lot better. If you look at the difference between that Teemo and Misfortune.
If we look at top now, Pantheon is blissfully unaware that that Scion is waiting to gank him, so that's why he's pushing out at the moment. He's going to run out. He's just going to... Ooh, what's he doing? Does he know? Is he baiting? Nobody knows. Bottom lane, there's a fight going on again. Seems pretty even down there.
It's very... Ooh, is that Pantheon coming out? He's coming out.
He's risking it. He's risking it, but he's going to block the first hit anyway, so...
He's got his block ready, has he?
That Jax isn't doing a very good job of letting that Pantheon know he's waiting for a gank.
Unfortunately,
the Scion is now wasting time by standing there.
And he's not getting any experience. Well, he's getting half experience.
A little bit, but he's not getting enough. Look, he could be going for that now. He could stun. There he goes.
There he goes. And the double stun. Empowered strike.
All that for the flash. Oh, the red buff's on. The slow is on.
There's no getting away from this. And Jax picks up the kill.
The turret will just leave him alone now. There you go.
Wukong is coming in though. Is he going to catch? Is he going to catch that?
Riven's coming up as well.
It's too slow. The reactions weren't there.
Got the ward. They've seen him coming. They've seen him coming, and they've gone the wrong way to check. So, yeah. If we look down bottom lane, there's still a little bit of... If we look at those little eggs, those are usually mushrooms, and those are something that Teemo can place down. They act as sort of wards, basically, but they're explosive. If you step on them, they will poison you.
If that Teemo was building AP, you would not want to stand on one of those. As an AD carry against a full mage Teemo mid, two of those could kill you. You could walk over one, half your health gone, walk over the next, 2 seconds later, half your health gone.
They are pretty lethal if you stack a lot of magic damage.
Fun fact about Teemo though, last time I checked, they didn't update, so if you put one down really early on, then got like a pentakill and went back and bought a buttload of ability power, that one you put down would only do as much damage as the ability power you had when you put it down.
I'm not quite sure how that works. I know that now if you rank up the mushroom, the previous ones that were put down at lower rank up. So I don't know if they've done that for the damage as well, but...
Wukong in on the Scion. Riven. Shields up. Riven's going to key shout in, and the wing slash will come now. Oh, she didn't blow it.
She didn't need to. She'll do it now. There you go.
Fight happening down bottom. Sona's ult has gone out, and unfortunately, Misfortune did not utilise that time.
Well, what can you do? Let's have a look around here then. What's going on? So you would basically Teemo will put those little mushrooms down. He blinds people with his Q, and he can run a little bit faster. And he's basically does poison. That's his thing.
It can be quite useful to have in bottom lane because it means that your support can focus on, like, especially actually now that I think about it, with this Nidalee, it's giving her the freedom to maybe just look at buying a bit more ability power early game or stuff like that, like just because she doesn't have to worry about keeping the ward and dragon.
Actually play Teemo in the top lane, you can play him in the mid lane and in the bot lane. He's very versatile. It's hard to tell where Teemo is going to go, but his most common place at the moment is actually in the top lane, but he can do bottom just as well, so it's fine.
At the moment, it's quite a good counter to our favourite Darius.
Yeah, the Darius is. People aren't very happy with the Darius. I don't mind him so much now, but he's he does cause some pain if you don't know how to counter him. But I don't think he's too much of a problem anymore.
So we're coming to the 20-minute mark. Should we just
20-minute mark? Yep. This is the point where teams are going to start leaving the lane so much and clumping together to try and fight.
Well, it normally would be, but we're 20 minutes in, we've not seen any damage really on any turret yet.
No, they're playing quite a defensive game, but the scores are tight, the gold is tight. They won't obviously know how much gold they're on, but if Purple Team knew that, they wouldn't be bothered too much about the score. Oh, Sion's going to find himself in a world of trouble. No, it's going to be Lux instead. Lux is in a heap of trouble.
No, they're not going to catch her before she gets that turret.
Yeah, they're good.
There's a lot of pings going out though.
There's a lot of pings. I think they know where they are.
Ooh, hello.
Ooh.
Riven's plopped that sword. She's going to get the she shout. Sona's ult. Has she got it? No.
There's
the funnel for the Misfortune ult. Not enough lifesteal there to keep her alive. That is so far 2-for-1 exchange. 2-for-2. Can Nidalee get out? She can, but Teemo straight into her Lux. Does she have that? Oh, the laser wouldn't be enough damage to finish that Nidalee off right now, unfortunately. But she is chasing. There's the flash. Can she get the snare? The ignite. Snare. Popped. Yes. And there it is. Pantheon coming down. Does she have the laser ready? Jax goes in. Stun goes out. Keeps them shielded as they're fighting. And that was a 5-for-2 exchange, was that?
Yeah, that was. I think Riven died, didn't she? That was a delayed ace on that one. That was a good trade. The gold is almost equal now. There's 100 in it. This is a very
really
close
closing that gap. One of the more annoying aspects of Jax's jump, the fact that he can jump to anything, not just to an enemy like most things. He can jump to neutral mobs, wards.
Blasted that one minion then. She annihilated that minion.
We saw a bit of Sion's ultimate in that last fight there. He turns it on, gets a lot of attack speed, a lot of damage, bit of armor, and a massive amount of lifesteal. That's the big thing that annoys a lot of people there. First turret goes down, and it is Blue Team's turret mid
blue.
Taken by minions, no champions there. Just left unguarded during all them team fights.
It's probably worth mentioning 23 minutes in, the objective is to destroy these towers.
That was through the lanes.
Go through the lanes, anyone you want, or all three at once if you can do that, or whatever, to get to the Nexus, which is the big building in both corners. And once that is destroyed, you win the game.
You've got your 3 inhibitors in these central areas. I can't believe it's taken us so long to like go on around this. If you destroy either of these 3 inhibitors, stronger, more powerful minions will push down the lanes. These kind of minions here, they're just replaced with one bigger unit. It's not every unit that gets bigger. They all get a power boost though. And just to help you push, it gives you a distinct advantage, and it just creates like layers of gameplay as opposed to just, you know, pushing through one thing.
Yeah, you do have to start defending the lane and thinking about where the minions are and things like that, but on their own, one wave won't be able to destroy the Nexus, so it's... Oh, there's a little bit of... If you look at the first part, we've just seen our first team fight, but they're going to start gathering for Dragon now. You can see Jax making his way down.
This one I doubt
doesn't have to go as far.
There we go. I see that this one is definitely not going to be uncontested.
Yeah, this one is going.
Lux has caught herself in a very bad position there. The sword is open again. Sona's ult goes up. Only hits one person. That was too early. The wind slash takes him down, and Wukong is up and spinning. Wukong goes down. Nidalee coming in, doing a nice amount of damage. Teemo shrooms being popped.
Yeah, they're walking over shrooms.
Jax is cleaning up though. Here comes the man drop.
Man drop.
Straight in on that Lux. Big stun goes up. Heartseeker, there it is.
Kill.
Oh, right onto a Teemo shroom for that Jax. Baited like a pro.
That was nearly a quadra kill for that Jax, but triple kill is not bad. They will not be demoralised by that outcome.
And that was a 5-for-2 exchange. Dragon left unattacked. No one's got the health left to take it.
Teemo stood still, so he's having words. He's having a bit of a chat, or he's just forgotten to hit recall.
Something tells me that he is talking to that Jax about that little bit that happened there.
Look at him. He's having a right chat. Oh, no, he's gone.
Oh, he's gone.
I tell a lie.
Oh, this could be a big change for the game. Now, they've changed it recently, which I think is a massive advantage. The purple team will not know about that DC for 5 whole minutes. So if he gets back, they'll be told when he gets back, but they won't know he's gone. So they're not going to mostly rush that Dragon straight away, because they did not come out tops in that team fight. So they might not want to have another one straight away.
We can take this time now to have a quick look at the items that they're building. Misfortune, 166 minions to Teemo's 133. Has finished the Infinity Edge and is starting to build a Phantom Dance. So that is basically crit damage, attack damage, and attack speed, and more crit. So she'll be doing critical hits a lot more often. Sona seems to be getting herself caught. No, we're all good.
Just some warding around Dragon, taking their time. Both got one ward there now each.
Yep, go on.
Someone can make a very pretty penny if they bought an Oracles right about now. There's a lot of wards down this game.
If you look at the mages, they're building almost the same. Nidalee is actually building AP as well as a support role. She's picking up the wards, but she's got that needlessly large rod as well for a bit of that extra spear damage.
Well, she has been doing a lot of damage in that fight. When she pounced in, she did a lot of damage with that pounce and a double canary.
They're doing the dragon, I believe.
Oh, is it going in?
There's something on the dragon.
Purple team taking the chance.
Sion's popped his ultimate, so he's not taking any damage from that.
And uncontested dragon. Is that one dragon for each of them now?
Yeah. Despite them being several kills behind, they are actually ahead on goal by 200, which at this stage is absolutely nothing. But
it just shows though that the farm is there for the purple team.
Jax just destroyed Pantheon now.
There he's back, so the purple team will now have heard that Teemo came back, which will If they haven't already realised from the fact that they've been able to push this bottom turret uncontested.
You got that then. That Nidalee getting destroyed.
My directed camera failed me there as it was showing me a lovely Riven walking through the jungle.
Oh no, it was she got destroyed. There were all helmets blown. Wukong started spinning on absolutely nothing. There he goes.
Oh, there he goes, flashing, but into a Sona ultimate, neutralising a lot of that damage. They just stayed out of the way of him.
Destroyed.
Decoys up. Oh, and is he going to get away? He had Sirens chasing him. There's a double flash there to catch him, but it picked it up. It's Misfortune. She's got the strut on. Can she get the speed? She's just lost the strut though, and Teemo is amazingly fast with that passive from Move Quick.
Yeah, Teemo's going to be faster in a long race.
Riven is coming in with the sword out, dashing, wind slash. And she took down the Misfortune.
I don't think she could slash then. I think she'd already used it, but that was a double kill for her. It's quite a close game, this one. It's looking good. Could be here for a while, so I might as well get a bit more comfortable. No, I'm not getting naked.
I'm guessing you're just getting into your lying down position in which you play this game.
I play this game practically horizontal and at a weird ass angle, but I couldn't play any other way. It just puts me off if I sit up straight playing forwards.
So we just drop back into the lanes now, keeping up that farm. People, we've got to the point now where your jungle doesn't really belong just to your jungles anymore. If you walk past and there's like just some of the non-buff mobs there that you need a bit of gold, you pick them up because they're just on a 1 minute respawn, and we're getting into team fight territory now. So you know your jungle's not going to be in that jungle, getting the rotation down. So
you want to start giving the more important buffs, like the red, which gives its slow and its DOT, and the blue, which gives its cooldown and mana regeneration to the appropriate people. So the mages want the cooldown for the control. Well, if you the carries want the damage.
The Riven
got both.
Riven on blue at the moment. Just she picked up the red just a second after that team fight down bottom. She went in there, she got it straight away, and she was right to do so. Really.
Alright, red on a fight is not a bad thing to do.
Well, it's you take the disadvantage of like red on a daily carry. You lose that the slow. It only works 25%, 50% as opposed to 100%.
If you look at the items now, though, Misfortune, despite having less kills than Teemo and slightly more deaths, is massively ahead on farm and items. She'll be doing a lot more damage than Teemo is.
As expected, though, that Teemo has gone for the attack speed with the Nidalee down in bottom for the heal attack speed.
Riven's being chased.
Her ability to get out of there.
It's just blown. Pantheon's going to land right on top of them.
Who's he going to stun? Misfortune. Yep, stop her onto that ultimate straight into Heartseeker. But the Sona will save 2 people there. Chasing down Misfortune. Lux is going down, but that was a nice snare just before she went down.
It's worth noting there were only 4 of them there. Then Jax was away from the team, which is one thing that's you got to stick together basically.
He's coming in though. He's arrived and he wants to attack. He wants to get this game started.
Just he's having a skirmish. That Sona, she's
doing a lot of poke. Nice damage coming from her as well though. Like the items she hasn't got a lot of ability power, but those power chords are hitting hard.
Let's have a look. See if she's got any. Let's give her a click.
She's ranking up that tier. She's got
40. She's got 40. So that's from what? Where's that from? Runes? I would imagine runes and masteries.
Maybe masteries? I don't know where she's got that from.
No, of course, yeah, probably runes, masteries, and when she's got she's only got 20. It's when she puts her attack on.
Ah, there we go. She's going to ward Baron. We're getting to the 30 minutes. We're definitely getting to Baron territory now. Level 15, 16. That's when you really want to start doing it. You can have the armor, the attack speed to do it. I mean, if you've got purple team, they possibly could have done it early with the Scion ult up because he just gets that massive attack speed and lifesteal. Ooh, top speed. Is he going to die? There's the jump, and there's the Teemo dead.
Of course, Jax is deadly wielding that lamppost.
Well, you have a massive disadvantage when you're fighting a Jax as Teemo because, you know, you can blind him all you want, but he's just going to dodge all those auto attacks until your blind wears off. If he times it right.
Now, unique mechanic. It used to be available to everybody, but it's just for him now. When he spins around, he can dodge your attacks, basically, or your attacks. You can still hit him with magic and control, but your auto attacks, straight past him, he will dodge them all.
Does he dodge on next hit auto attacks? I can't remember. I think he doesn't, because I think I remember Dalfi talking about Wukong's crippling bro, hitting him a couple of times. Oh, that looks is going to lose that blue almost instantly. There's the swing. They're coming into defender. There's the Sona roll. That's the way out. Oh, and the Misfortune ultimate goes up, but Wukong takes us straight out with the knock up. Is he going to get all 3? Pantheon comes in. Heartseeker strike. there's one dead Scion. Looks
Jack.
trying to keep him baited.
That wasn't too bad. That wasn't terrible. I mean, they lost the carry, but
They lost the carry, but they kept the blue on that.
They lost the Scion. The carry's fine.
Telling me the wrong thing. They kept the blue though, and that is an important buff. You don't want to lose that really, especially not when you straight away got it.
Yeah, back to Jax though. I actually own every champion in this game, and I've not played one champion out of all of those, and it is Jax. So,
ooh, purple team wanting some more. Sona is in a bad way, and she had to flash there. It's not the best time to use your flash. You really want to save for those team fights.
Jax is here now.
Jax is coming in, and he's straight on them. Wukong down, moving straight onto Nidalee, but she has got that pounce. But there's no brush in sight. Had to blow the exhaust.
The red keep her down.
Keep her locked in place. Nidalee goes down. And Riven is in a very bad way. She's tried to jump over that little bush about 4 times with that strike, and she took the key strike too early.
Is that Misfortune? She might just get it.
She's not going to get her. Misfortune Strut has kicked in, and she is away. Watching all this, Teemo is taking a kill, and there's no way Riven was getting out of that, but Misfortune did come in for the sneaky auto attack kill there. All the kills going in the right places. Jax on 10 kills pushing that top lane. Misfortune on 5, and Lux on 5. That is a nice spread of kills there.
We blew. The kills are now equal. This is turning out to be a very, very equal game. The gold is in purple team's favour, but I think that's from the dragons. I think Jax is doing it now as well. It's 3 turrets each, so the gold's like.
And Jax is just finished soloing dragon. I just realised that. Sorry. So that's 2 dragons to purple, 1 dragon to blue. They've each taken down 3 turrets. Not all the outer turrets, though. Amazingly. What? No, sorry, all the outer turrets and all lanes, my mistake. The blue minions around the bottom turret got me confused for a second. It's quite commonplace that for all the turrets to go on the outside first. Unless you decide to do like a crazy push down mid, which I quite favour, but I usually get shouted at for wanting to do.
Well, a good thing for taking out each individual turret is the vision it gives. You can push lanes, and it gives you a bit more vision. If you've pushed right up to the second turret, they can't see what's going on in the top corners and around the sort of jungle area.
That is a good bonus. That's why I have you. But yeah, so we're
I don't tend to be a professional.
Scion there walking around with the oracles I mentioned earlier. That is the little pink eye above his head. That gives him vision on all hidden things. So Teemo's shrooms, for example, they sit in stealth. Wards sit in stealth after 3 seconds of being placed, is it?
Something like that.
He can go around, he can clear all those out. That costs 400 gold to buy, which is a very expensive item, but it will last until he dies. So it's definitely worth having, especially on maybe your jungle and maybe your tank, one of those big hefty guys, not going to die very often, get your money's worth really. I've seen it on supports a couple of times because they usually stand near the back, but it wouldn't be worth it on maybe this Sona, because she needs to be in there to pop the ultimate, keep giving the support, and we might be seeing another team fight brewing here. Now they're going to back away from that one. Look, she's throwing out the snare, throwing out the laser. She almost got that Pantheon. That was close. And Wukong stays back, but he's just going to walk top.
Yeah, they just. It's
Decoys
used that decoy
out,
there.
but right in front of a turret, so there was no stealth there.
There was no stealth, but it's still, that's his unique mechanic, the ability to just make a clone of himself.
Riven is in a bad way. There goes the ultimate stun, and Sion's stun any second now. Oh, and Sona picks up another kill.
This Sona is unstoppable.
You know, we've got
Jack cares not for the base. He's right inside it.
We've got a Sona here with now her 60 ability power when she's got her power card on, and she is loving all 60 of them. Misfortune down here, getting caught by a lot of tea mushrooms. She should really be hugging that Scion when she's down here at the moment, just clearing out those mushrooms, just getting rid of them really. I think that's what Sion's doing really. He's going into all the bushes, checking for wards, checking for mushrooms, because like Valaine just said, once we've got these outer turrets out of the way, all that vision comes with these corners. So if you want to get rid of those wards, you know, you can set up some nice jungle ganks, come in behind groups, just set up a nice spread.
Well, oracles are 400 gold each, and wards are 25 gold, I think, when you kill them.
They missed the ward.
They missed the ward. Yeah, that was good. I think 25 gold. So what is that? Probably wrong. Oh. Blue team has surrendered.
It's surprising because there wasn't as much in it as there could have been. There was like
They must have felt like they weren't going to win that one.
Well,
Well, that
there
is
we go.
surprising, but there
What's
you go.
surprising? They didn't have our foresight though with the vision. They were 2 kills behind.
Yeah.
They lost 2 team fights in a row. They just lost a dragon. It wasn't looking good for them.
And they might have felt that the Jacks being on 11-1-2, if we can take a quick look at the stats now, 11-1-2 is probably a bit too much to deal with for a Jacks.
That is true.
Later game that would destroy. I mean, alternatively, they probably didn't notice the Scion on 1-8-12 there. I mean, I'm not judging. Don't get me wrong. It's just that is not particularly the score that Scion wants. I mean, 12 assists isn't bad, but
He did get his 115 minions though, which isn't, in comparison to their jungler. He's behind. Sorry,
no, the jungler was Wukong. He's behind by he's behind by 4.
he does from every single one of those minions though, because he'll have started. No, he started with a stun. So from as soon as he killed Blue, he'll have been getting health, extra health from each one, which is why he eventually got that tankiness up. He died a lot at the start, as we saw, and then unfortunately lost that kill right to the Sona at the end as well.
Right, yeah. Well, this has been the very first episode of our potential new shoutcasting series. If you liked it, give us a like, give us a thumbs up, give us a comment, and if you've got anyone that you know, any friends, or anyone you see want to see a shoutcast for,
Anyone you think it might be funny that we could shoutcast, because you just got someone out there that you see them make mistakes over and over again. You think it'd be funny. Let us know. Let them know. Try and give us their we can try and set something up with their username. Obviously, it would be an advantage if they're on a US, but there's nothing stopping us making an account on on the East or North. There's no North.
EU Nordic and East, or the American servers. Yeah, do that, and we will shoutcast for them. Just let them know we're coming. Get them to talk to us, or we'll talk to them, and we will shoutcast.
Or alternatively, you don't want to let them know we're coming. You let us know. Give us your name. Start a game with them, and we'll record from your screen.
Well, our screen on their game.
That's true.
We're not that clever yet.
Well, we've been 404games.found. Thanks for watching.
Thanks.
Bye.
See ya.